Okay, so let's take a look at another learning objective, which is number 5, a roadmap to ethical decision making. This is by no means a comprehensive view of ethics, but it's also good to take a look at how we can think of in terms of ethics when we are making decisions. Because a lot of the cases that you have actually picked out for your projects talk about ethics. And it's pretty intuitive model. And it begins with asking, first of all, is the action I'm proposing legal or not? That's very simple, because if it is not legal, then we don't do it. And legal tends to be a little bit looser than ethical. Ethics is holds human beings to higher standards of behavior than legality. Laws are just put to protect human beings and make sure that they are guaranteed their basic freedoms, like freedom of safety, freedom of expression, all of these. So if you are, let's say, opening up accounts for customers because despite them not requesting it, well, that is illegal, because you cannot really open accounts for customers without them requesting it, and that's against the law. So you shouldn't do it. And Wells Fargo did that, because they're not Wells Fargo, its employees did that because they were under pressure to open accounts and perform. Opening accounts was a measure of performance and how well they're doing. Okay, so if it is legal, then go ahead. So, for example, changing the packaging of peanut butter containers in a way that it will be hollow from the bottom, and that is done to give customers the impression that they're buying the same product, but they're actually the same quantity, but they're actually buying less, because right now the bottom is more hollow than it was in the past. Okay, does that maximize shareholder value? Well, it does, because you're offering the same price for the product with lesser quantity. Okay, it's not illegal because you've actually mentioned what the net weight is. You haven't told them that the net weight of the peanut butter went down, but it's mentioned on the product that, let's say, instead of it being 8 ounce, let's say it's 6 ounce right now. But we just don't tell them that it went down. Okay, so it maximizes shareholder value because people owning the organization now have higher profits, because profits would have gone down because maybe, let's say, the peanuts prices have gone up, and now it won't be feasible to sell the product at the same price. Next thing, is it ethical? We have to weigh the effect on customers, employees, the community, environment, and suppliers. Well, you might say, well, this is the best course of action because our employees stay employed. We also benefit. The suppliers still get higher prices for the products. And, well, customers, we've informed already customers of the net weight. We're not deceiving them, so it is ethical. Some people might say, well, this is kind of deception for customers because they expected it's the same exact product, but we've deceived them with that hollow one. And, you might say in the long run that might lead to, mistrust. But overall, if you look at the effect on everyone, it might be a good decision. Okay, so this is an ethical decision-making framework that you can use to find out whether this is a good decision that we're making or not. So let's take another also example. Let's say that it's proposed to reduce the medical coverage for your employees. Is it legal? If we're following legal laws and regulations, then it is legal. Okay. Does it maximize shareholder value? Well, it maximizes shareholder value because owners will have more money, higher profits. Would it be ethical not to take the action? Would it be ethical not to take away their action? Well, it seems that if we, reduce their healthcare coverage, it might, hurt the employees in the long run. People might not want to go there. It might lead to employees not wanting to be hired, customers not be a greater customer backlash in the long run. So, well, you don't do it, or well, you do it and you disclose the effect that it might have to the shareholder. Tell them this is the negative maybe repercussions in the long run. Okay.